NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Now Jones. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. A left side completion to Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Little. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Number 22.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Derrick Henry.
17.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, Watson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. We'll check on his status when we get back.
That's good. 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. From the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
Number 18.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw is Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. McCann's got it teed up.
And the kickoff for Tennessee.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Jones. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Titan football.
7-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The tackle made.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Singletary to get the drive started. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Number 28.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
That is caught inside the 5. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it.
The pass.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
The Titans 9-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Deshaun Watson sacked. Fumble on the play.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they could at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time. Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, open man is Howard, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on play. We just saw a great example of a really good run scheme.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Tucker McCann.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Dancing to his left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's complete right around the 8. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Tucker McCann to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up all.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
The Titans take over first and 10.
After the interception, here's Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
At the Colts 3-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
To number 82.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Throwing again is Watson. Back to Brown, this time complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Watson. That's caught by Howard. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
again, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Watson on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a Titans 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Watson looks to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off of play action, it's Watson. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal.
That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
3rd and goal.
Now Watson going to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Tucker McCann.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
34-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
The pass.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
They run here with Singletary. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Throwing again. Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A carry here for the big tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson will get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Watson on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Henry. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
He's brought down
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brings up 3rd and
out of the gun, Watson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game.
Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football.
Deshaun Watson sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
15 yards. But it brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down at the 28.
A gain of 3, second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
That's not good enough, man.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting